Hey guys, Brian here at the Basscast Kayak Series. We are here with our current AOY points leaders, Mr. Brandon Overstreet and Jonathan Graham. Guys, let's talk about this year, man. It's been a close race so far this year. Only a few events left. But Brandon, how do you think the year's gone so far?
Well, so far, we started out on Leesville Lake. I got the win there. It was a very close tournament. Jonathan was, right on my heels that whole tournament. And then we started a smallmouth online challenge. The first half of the month was rough for me. Got a small limit. Wasn't very happy with it. Went out in 2 days, caught 90 inches, and I just couldn't upgrade from there. It was a struggle all month. I think I finished 6th in that tournament. And then we went to Mill Creek, and for the Amherst Rumble, I believe I was 6th there. So, pretty consistent finishes. I just need to pick it up a little bit.
Jonathan?
Same. I placed second place in the Leesville tournament. It was pretty muddy water that day, so I didn't know how well I was going to do, but ended up pulling out second. In the smallmouth tournament, got second place also, lost by 1/4 of an inch. Just couldn't get that last fish I needed. At Mill Creek, caught a lot of fish there, but just no size, so I think I ended up in 8th place there.
All right, Brandon. So, going into this year, your goals that you set, how have you achieved your goals so far this year?
Well, we started out this year, in my personal life, me and my wife, we lost, we had a miscarriage, and my wife, she took it real hard, and so I just wanted to go out this season and, fight hard for her, kind of fight for her, show her that, you can really fight and get things accomplished, get through things, and that was my goal to start the season. We're getting halfway through the season and in the points lead, and it just so happens that another very close friend of mine, his daughter has a very bad eating disorder, and she's in rehab right now. And I've kind of devoted the rest of the season to her, and just really fight for her and show her that we're all fighting for her. That's really my goal, is just to scratch and claw throughout the season and show her some support and awareness for what's going on with her.
Jonathan?
I just really got back into fishing last year, and I bought a kayak last September, so I haven't even been kayak fishing a year yet. I wasn't even really sure I was going to fish tournaments because I didn't know what to expect, so I showed up for the first one, and I was hoping maybe just to get in the top 10, ended up in second, and so it's been going better than I expected so far.
All right, Brandon, talk about the AOY race and being tied for first, brother.
Man, it's it's pretty huge for me, and kind of with my goals going on this season. We started out the first tournament and got the win there, and it was, Jonathan was right in second, and it's been a very, I would say, a friendly rivalry. At least for me, it's felt that way. I've always told anybody I got to stay in front of that dude, because if he gets in front of me, I will never catch him. And so that part of it's been very fun. And now that we're in the halfway point and we're tied, it's about to get real.
All right, Jonathan.
I'm just kind of surprised I was able to be in first at this point. When I first showed up for that first tournament, and I saw guys with jerseys like this and trolling motors and stuff, I got a little nervous, but I just try to have fun and catch fish, and so far it's been working out.
All right, guys, I got a question, man. What do you guys think has been your biggest strength that you have brought to this year's tournament events?
I would say this year I have broadened my skills a little bit more. I've tried to focus on some different techniques, and I've really mastered that. I've never really been much of a Senko fisherman, and this year I would definitely owe a lot of my success to a Senko. I really took on that craft, and I'm loving it so far.
Jonathan?
Kind of the same thing Brandon said. I tried to work a little more on my offshore fishing, deep water fishing, which I was never really good at before. I started fishing swim baits, which I had never used before. About the past year, I've had pretty good luck with those. Just trying new techniques that have come along in that gap between when I stopped fishing and when I started again.
All right, guys, so we only have a few events left this year. We got the largemouth online, we got the Leesville, James River left. How do you guys feel you can do with the rest of these events, Brandon?
The largemouth online, I feel like, you know, I'm top 3, top 5. I don't know if I can win it. I'm going to try to win it on my home lake, on Swift Mountain Lake. It's no secret where I fish at. When I fish at night for largemouths this time of the year. And I'm going to try to win it there, top water. And that's kind of my goal for that one. Then we got Leesville, won that one the last time. I'm going to try to repeat there. I believe, you know, I'm a 1 to 3 there. And the smallmouth, hey, I caught 90 inches in 2 days up there. I feel like I can hit that in 1 day. So got a pretty good spot already picked out for that tournament. I'm already preparing for it. So I'm gonna make it hard on Jonathan. But
all right, Jonathan.
I feel pretty good about Leesville and Smith Mountain. Those are probably the 2 lakes I fished the most out of anywhere else, and I know a few spots on those too. So I'll try to do my best on those. And then the James River tournament, I really hadn't done much river fishing before this past month of in July when we had the smallmouth tournament.
Right.
So I learned a lot, so I'll just try to take what I learned and put it all into 1 day.
All right, guys, so the 2020 season, man, inaugural year, new anglers, bringing new people to the bass fishing world of kayak fishing. Let's talk about respect we've had for the anglers and, you know, you guys as a whole.
yeah, I'll say, you know, we went into Leesville, the first tournament. I met Jonathan before the tournament at the ramp. Didn't know much about him. It was the first time I met him. Then when we come back for weigh-in, and we're 1-2, and, you know, he's one small upgrade from, you know, taking a win. It was instant, mad respect for the guy. I will say when I see him at the ramp, you know, I know that that's the dude that, you know, I got to go out and beat. And some days I don't feel like that, you know, and so he pushes me to be a better angler and, you know, scratch and fight harder. And so, you know, I got mad respect for him. The other anglers, you know, there's anglers that's in the top 10 that, you know, I fear when they show up to the ramp. Even new anglers, you know, that it's so many new anglers coming in that they fish really good, and their future is bright. And so, you know, I got mad respect for everybody that shows up to these tournaments. It could be anybody's, you know, win any given day. So, you know, mad respect for everybody.
Jonathan?
Same respect for Brandon. The first day I showed up at the Leesville ramp was my first kayak tournament. I didn't really know what to expect, and from the first minute he made me feel right at home, helped me along, you know, answered any questions I had. And I found out what kind of a fisherman he was that day, so I know I got to watch out for him and a few of the other ones. I got real respect for any kayak angler after the past year, just getting into it. It's a whole different world from fishing out of a boat. Fishing out of a boat's easy compared to kayak fishing, I think. I've had to learn techniques for measuring the fish without losing them. I've lost a few, you know, just because I could have improved my technique. But other than that, I got a lot of respect for all these guys.
All right, guys, we appreciate you talking to the basscast.com, man. Appreciate you fishing the Basscast Kayak Series in 2020, and good luck to you guys for the rest of the year.
Good luck, man.